So here's our bigger crane. The boom is 8 feet long.
The distance from the pivot point to the center of gravity of the crane is now 2 feet, and the crane itself weighs 80 pounds. So to find torque, you do the distance times the force, which gives us a distance of 2 feet times 80 pounds, so we get 160 foot-pounds.
Foot-pounds, okay. Now, on the other side, we have the load, which is 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And we figured out the distance was about, I tell you what, lower the boom a little bit. I want to go to about 60 degrees, good. That's about 60 degrees on the boom. Just like the previous crane, the distance from the, show me how do we measure, distance from the center of gravity,
So for the load right here,
right,
we would measure it, the center of gravity is right here.
right?
So all the way down here, all the way towards the pivot is the distance we're trying to figure out.
Yes,
So we know that the load weighs 12 pounds, and we know that
let's say it's 4 feet.
it's 4 feet. Yeah, about it's 4 feet. So we do 12 times 4, which is 48, and then from there we would,
Then we add the torque of the boom.
yeah,
And so the center of gravity of the boom,
is right here, about here-ish.
right,
And all the way down here is about
2 feet,
yeah. So we do 2 times, well, the boom,
weighs 20 pounds.
yeah, it weighs 20 pounds, so we do 20 times 2, right, which is 40, and we'd do 40 plus 48, which is 80, 48,
88,
88,
okay, which is much less than, what do we have here?
The 160.
160, so it's way less, so it didn't tip over.
Yeah,
So let's see what happens if we first raise the load a bit. Good. Lock it off, make sure the lock is engaged. Now, if we lower the boom, see what's going to happen. So the boom was at 60 degrees, approaching 45. Good, good. Lock it off at 30. Well, that's probably 45. How we, oh,
yeah, it's
Or
tipping.
raise it.
it's going to tip.
Go for it, yeah.
You raise it up a bit. Good.
And that should be good.
Let's see.
Right on it.
Now, if you lift it up a little bit, is it, so it's not going to take much to tip it over?
Yeah, it's very light.
Okay, so if the boom is at, let's say, 60 degrees, if we went down to 50 degrees, we're in trouble. It's going to tip over.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about factor of safety later.